Never been interested in these awards because I've seen so many of them at home. And कभी कोई वो जो होता क्या होता है उसका वो दरवाजे का ऊपर का वो जो खराब हो जाता था तो उसको स्टॉपर के लिए यूज करते थे.
This channel has now consistently spoken about Indian award shows, their relevance today, and the nostalgia trip we all go on when we talk about the time where we all actually got together as a family to tune in for the telecast as if we had any stake in the matter. With the saturation of award shows that exist in the current market and the transparency of actors talking about how most award shows are sponsored TV shows that need A-list stars so that they can sell it to channels, more and more people couldn't care less about the outcome of these shows, specifically who won and who got snubbed. But I, as a purist and the love for films, and I acknowledge on how I might be the minority, still am invested in the winners, the competition that existed in the year, and even the performances that happen on stage. I on a lazy evening yesterday tuned in for the 2023 Filmfare Awards and it seemed like a pretty enjoyable telecast. You had Salman Khan hosting the award show in his Chad-like style, Manish Paul doing most of the heavy lifting, and some noteworthy dance performances by actors like Govinda and Tiger Shroff. I thought I could discuss with you the winners in several categories and my perspective on whether there were any other worthy candidates. So let's start with the awards that had no competition first, where one cannot really debate about anyone else winning. The show short categories where we anticipated who would win and they did. The best production design and costume was given to Gangubai Kathiawadi, and while the overall quality of the film can still be debated, I don't think anyone will discount that the movie was breathtaking visually. This is the case of Sanjay Leela Bansali and his keen eye for detail, and one can really not contest the technicians winning in these categories for the film. For sound design and best VFX, deservedly Brahmastra bagged the awards, and no matter how much we troll the dialogues of the film and the possibility of how the holistic storyline could have been so much better, the departments of sound and VFX really do deserve all the praise. I still wonder what is the future of this franchise, as Ayan has parted ways from Dharma with the property, but I guess only time will tell. The Lifetime Achievement Award was given to Prem Chopra, and it really accounted for a heartfelt moment as his family looked on from the audience and he said the iconic dialogue, "Prem naam hai mera, Prem Chopra." An actor who has dedicated so many years to the film industry with his iconic roles. I think the best part about the Filmfare Awards this year was them awarding the best debut categories to Ankush Gedam for Jhund. He was absolutely phenomenal and he fully deserved the award for best debut. And while I was not a fan of the film Anek, I think Andrea really put forth a confident performance. This is one category where I felt that Filmfare made a conscious decision in picking genuine talent versus those that have the best PR or marketing push. I think it was totally deserved for Gangubai to win the award for best dialogues, and in a rather underwhelming year for Hindi films where there were barely any foot tapping or interesting dance routines to look at movies, Dolida definitely deserved winning best choreography. One of my favorite moments also included seeing Sheba Chadha win best supporting actress in Badai Do. An actress who has been in the business for so many years and really had a stellar 2022, putting forth such an impactful performance in Badai Do and deservedly winning the award. Gangubai Kathiawadi won Best Film, and while one can make an argument for movies like An Action Hero, I still feel like it was a solid film in a rather mediocre time at the movies in 2022 for Hindi cinema. I think it was fair for Alia Bhatt to win Best Actress Popular category and Bhumi Pednekar and Tabu to win Best Actress Critics category. Though I do want to present an unpopular opinion and say that Kareena Kapoor and Lal Singh Chaddha was exceptional and definitely deserved more love. Badai Do won Best Film Critics, and while I think the addition of these categories of popular and critics is mainly to please everyone, I do feel like Badai Do was a solid film that surprisingly bagged many awards in the night. The conspiracy theorists jumped the gun in mentioning it was a Times event and the film is produced by the same conglomerate, so it makes sense, but I don't think anyone will deny absolutely loving the film when it came out. Just the number of awards that it won may be slightly alarming. So let's get to the more contentious winners, where one can think about other probable candidates and who could have been considered. I absolutely love Rajkumar Rao in Badhai Do. He brought a charm and softness to his role as the police officer Shardul Thakur that never bordered on being gimmicky. His character arc and especially the sequence of coming out is etched in my memory, and while I do love what Raj brought to the table, I believe if you're looking at a performance that not only had an impact but surprised audiences, I think it was Hrithik Roshan in Vikram Vedha. You can also make a case for Anupam Kher and the emotional and traumatic depths that he revisited with Kashmir Files. While I did love Raj, I feel like the other two performances showcased actors who really challenged themselves with their roles and convincingly so. It was lovely to see Sanjay Mishra bag the Best Actor award critics for Vad, as I did think he tapped into a dark place with this extremely disturbing film. The only performance that I think could be considered for the same category was Amitabh Bachchan in Jhund, who was absolutely solid. Coming just to the sheer number of awards that Badhai Do was winning, I thought it reached a point of overkill when it won Best Screenplay and Best Story. I can still make an argument for the movie with its screenplay, but I think there are more compelling stories that were original and way more hard-hitting. I feel like ventures like An Action Hero, Jhund, and even Rajat Kapoor's RRR deserved way more attention and love in this award show. Even more so as the best debut director was given to the film Vad. My heart really went out for Anirudh Iyer, who really did not get any recognition for having such an entertaining directorial debut with An Action Hero. Now let's come to the categories that I vehemently disagree with, so let's get to the real deal. Anil Kapoor won Best Supporting Actor for Jug Jug Jio, and I feel like this performance was supremely generic and not deserving of the accolade. The other nominees in the form of Darshan Kumar in Kashmir Files and especially Jaideep Ahlawat in An Action Hero were far more deserving for this award. The award for the best background score was given to Gangubai Kathiawadi, and I disagreed with this choice as well because I think one of the best background scores in 2022 was provided by Brahmastra in the form of Swayam Tu Agni Hai, and the moment it played in the film is still vivid in everyone's memory. Moving on, I think the weakest part about Vikram Vedha were actually its action set pieces, and it precisely won in that category, which made me slightly chuckle. When a movie like Khuda Hafiz 2 releases in the same year and is a film in my opinion which doesn't get enough love, you just can't compare the two. Khuda Hafiz 2 was R-rated, gory and so exceptionally choreographed that it definitely deserved the award for Best Action in 2022. Now getting to the biggest debate, the biggest contention people have. The Best Lyrics Award was given to Kesariya, and while Filmfare absolutely forgot about the fact how the internet discussed the relevance and placement of Love Story Yahan for weeks like it was their mission to enhance the quality of the song, I think Tere Hawale from Lal Singh Chadda is a far more meaningful, poetic and impactful song. I think it deserved Best Lyrics. Kesariya may have been popular and streamed endlessly, but in terms of sheer quality, I think Tere Hawale really is miles ahead. I feel the same for the Best Playback Singers. While Arijit won for Kesariya and Kavita Sethi won for Rangasari, I feel like Arijit and Shilpa Rao for Tere Hawale were truly deserving. Speaking of a song from Lal Singh Chadda, I think it is a music album that doesn't get enough love, and actually in hindsight compared to the Brahmastra music album which won the category, I prefer revisiting the LSC album and playing songs like Tere Hawale, Turkaliyan, Kahani and Main Ki Karan. It also just tells you what a solid year Pritam had in 2022. I don't think this award show had shockingly bad choices, but still something to reflect back on and just discuss and debate about. I would love to know your thoughts on the winners and who you thought got genuinely snubbed. Do write it down in the comments below. Please don't forget to follow me on Instagram also. The handle's right in front of you. Follow me at JammyPants4. Also please support us by smashing the like button and subscribing to our channel for weekly content ahead. Thank you for watching.